young Bruce Lee steps out of the temple and onto a lonely street. The stone statues that line the path seem alive, their faces twisted and terrifying. He pauses in front of one. Suddenly, a masked warrior begins to move, rising from the stone to chase him. Bruce sprints back toward the temple, but the massive door slams shut right in front of him. In a narrow alley, the demon corners the boy, raising a heavy axe above his head. But just before the strike lands, the nightmare fades. It was only a dream, one haunting Bruce's father. The man wakes in a cold sweat and immediately rushes to check on his son. Bruce is safe, sleeping peacefully in his bed. The father quietly promises himself to protect the boy from every danger the world might bring. Time passes, and the man leads Bruce through the crowded streets of Hong Kong to meet a legendary kung fu master, Ip Man. The boy throws himself into training, repeating every move with full focus, driving himself forward with fierce shouts as he strikes the wooden dummy. Over the years, the master teaches him not only fighting skills, but also the philosophy of kung fu, that the true battle is not against other men, but against fear, anger, and hatred within. Conquering those inner demons is the only path to real strength. By the time Bruce turns 20, he has developed another passion, dancing. At a lantern festival, he joins the celebration, but the mood shatters when drunken American sailors storm in. One of them shoves aside a local man and forces himself onto the man's companion. She cries out as the sailor's friends block the crowd from helping. Bruce steps forward to defend her, and the sailor swings at him. The punch misses, and in an instant, the young fighter shows them the speed and precision of kung fu. The humiliated sailor challenges Bruce again, throwing insults to provoke him. Instead, he takes another strike and loses his jacket in a clumsy attempt at a fight. Desperate, he grabs a knife, but Bruce is ready. With a hidden chain, he disarms the man and sends him crashing onto a table of food. Sirens echo in the distance, and Bruce escapes into the night. The rescued woman follows him, grateful, and calls him the little dragon. Later, Bruce sneaks back into his home through the window, only to find his father waiting. The man has already been visited by the police investigating the brawl. The injured sailor lies in a hospital with a punctured lung, and his family holds great influence in Hong Kong. Bruce insists he can hide with friends, but his father drags him aside for a serious talk. What the son hears next shocks him. His father insists Bruce must leave Hong Kong forever. The young man dismisses it as superstition, yet the father is convinced. He believes a dark presence stalks their family, the same demon from his nightmares. Years earlier, Bruce's older brother died at birth, and the father fears the curse will claim his second son too. In Chinese tradition, it was a terrible omen when a first son did not survive. To protect Bruce, his parents gave him a girl's name and dressed him in feminine clothes, hoping to confuse the demon. They taught him English for the same reason, but no trick seemed enough. The shadow was drawing closer. Since Bruce loved American films and fast cars, his father proposed sending him to the United States. Bruce was born on American soil during his parents' tour in San Francisco, so he could live there legally. His father had saved enough to make it real, and Bruce, stunned, boarded a ship bound for the land of endless opportunities, filled with excitement. Reality hits hard in San Francisco. To survive, Bruce takes a job washing dishes in a Chinese restaurant for pennies. Only the smile of waitress April lightens his days. The cook, Mr. Ho, dislikes their flirting and piles on more tasks. The owner, Miss Yan, steps in to break the tension. Despite long hours, Bruce trains relentlessly and improves his English. Their romance enrages Ho, who grabs a knife and lunges. Bruce defends himself, but workers side with Ho, throwing Bruce into an alley where 4 cooks with cleavers attack. Bruce climbs scaffolding, knocking them down one by one. Ho slashes him, but Bruce disarms him with mercy. Miss Yan arrives furious, sends everyone inside, then offers Bruce his wages and a loan. In a seductive tone, she suggests wasting it on April to tie him to the restaurant forever, or investing in education. Bruce chooses wisely. Soon, Bruce becomes a philosophy student, spending hours in the gym. One day, a regular named Joe sneers, "Time's up. We work out here every day at 3 o'clock." Bruce refuses, and Joe insults him, claiming Koreans killed his father. Bruce stays calm but challenges Joe to a fight. He removes his shoes deliberately, then dodges Joe's fists, tossing him over and dropping him and his friends with precise strikes. The lesson complete, Bruce leaves, but Joe's friends Benny and Ted catch up with admiration, asking to learn Kung Fu. Bruce agrees, starting a small class. During a session, Linda approaches to join. Sparks fly. In sparring, she flips him, but he flirts, winning a date. Her friend Sherry helps trick Linda's strict mother, questioning her choice of a Chinese man. At a high-class restaurant, they're denied a table due to prejudice, sitting at the bar instead. Linda suggests opening a Kung Fu chain like McDonald's. Ignored further, Bruce takes her to a Chinese spot. Later, at breakfast at Tiffany's, Bruce cringes at Asian stereotypes. They leave and share their first kiss. Bruce leads Linda to an abandoned studio, declaring it his Institute of Martial Arts. Inspired by her, it grows. She trains proudly. During class, a vision strikes. An earthquake brings the masked warrior demon, overpowering him briefly. Unsettled, he hides it from Linda and presses about meeting her mother. Linda reluctantly introduces him to Vivian. Initially warm, Vivian bluntly warns mixed children won't be accepted. Hurt, Bruce storms out. Linda chases him in the rain. They marry, and Bruce repays Miss Yan. They settle into the institute. Student Jerome brings a message. Local masters demand Bruce stop teaching non-Asians. He stands firm.
You've been teaching the Guai Lo. This must stop. One of the things we do not do is teach our secrets to whites.
They've never seen the real beauty of our culture.
You are ordered to stop teaching the Guai Lo, or we will settle this by combat.
But they settle it with fists. Facing champion Johnny, Bruce wins with sharp strikes, but Johnny kicks his back treacherously after surrender.
I give up. The decision is mine.
In hospital, doctors stretch his spine torturously. Despairing, Bruce pushes Linda away, but she confronts him, refusing to leave. Revealing her pregnancy, she helps him dictate Jeet Kune Do ideas during rehab. Months later, he leaves in a wheelchair as son Brandon is born. Bruce places mirrors to ward evil spirits and stands for the first time in 9 months. Their book publishes. Vivian meets Brandon, prejudice melting. Bruce regains strength. At a karate championship, he defeats Johnny again under 60 seconds despite boos. Producer Bill Krieger spots him for The Green Hornet. In Hollywood, doubts about his Asian face vanish on camera. At a party, Linda reveals another pregnancy, but the show cancels. Money tightens, Bruce's father dies. He returns to Hong Kong, facing visions. Master Ip Man urges confronting the curse. Producer Philip Tan recruits him for the big boss. At the premiere with family, silence turns to applause. He's celebrated. Bill proposes Enter the Dragon. Family tension rises. Linda wants America. Bruce feels the dream died. On Enter the Dragon set, a vision traps Bruce in mirrors with the demon. It attacks, slamming him against his gravestone. Brandon appears. The demon chases him. Bruce rises, protects his son with nunchaku, strangling the demon. He conquers the curse. Spends time with family and films the final scene, kissing Linda goodbye. The film succeeds worldwide, but Bruce dies suddenly 3 weeks before premiere. 25,000 mourn in Hong Kong. His legacy lives in his children. Though son Brandon dies tragically on set, The Little Dragon changed the world forever.